What's going on, family? Welcome to the Crypto Stream. I wanted to make a short video to talk about the current state of affairs regarding the staking of Saitama tokens. In this video, we'll talk about what staking is, how those staking of the Saitama tokens has an impact on the price and the value of the Saitama tokens, and also what does the Saitama pricing action look like right now. We'll talk about it and more coming up next. All right, guys, welcome back to the Crypto Stream. As mentioned before, we have a tweet that came out earlier today from the Saitama official page. Let's deep dive into that. So if we look at that closer, it says less than a week after launching SaitaSwap, the web app version, we got more than 10 million USD staked so far. That's awesome. $10 million staked worth of tokens. So what I typically like to do to verify things, because hey, we like to educate on this channel. So everything regarding tokens that run on the Ethereum blockchain can be found in the open ledger, which is Etherscan. Etherscan.io will tell you everything you need to know so that you can do your own due diligence and not take my word for it. So first of all, what you need to do is get the contract for the token that you want to look up. So in this case, we're looking into Saitama V2. So Saitama, as you can see, this is the contract address. It has a max supply, circulating supply of 99,873,082,114 Saitama tokens, with the current fully diluted market cap of 339,661,361 dollars, and we currently have holder count of 134,000 and change, as you can see, and that number fluctuates day by day as more people continue to buy into the Saitama project. So if we scroll down here on Etherscan, as you can see here, if we go back, I have it filtered by the actual holder, which is the wallet that represents the stake token here. And it shows that we have a current balance of stake tokens of 3,043,612,000 and some change worth of Saitama tokens. And that gives you a value of $10,351,000, which approximately equates to 6,000 Ethereum. And with that being said, if we continue to go down and continue to digest this information that is presented to us from Etherscan, we can see a chart here that's right under token balance. This shows us, the way we can read this is the y-axis is showing us how many billions of tokens are being staked. And then the x-axis represents the timeline, the time frame. So as we all know, Saitama, that's old, I'm sorry guys, but saitapro, got to get used to saying saitapro. We're going to put Saitama behind us, but saitapro and the SaitaSwap that came out, we know that staking went live later in July and the beginning of August. And so we can see here that on July the 28th, there were a total of 193 Saitama tokens staked. If we move along here to July 29th, there were a total of around, let's see, we have no commas here, so we have to use our eyes here and the numbers kind of get small. So we're going to say 60 billion or 60 million tokens. Let's go with 60 million tokens, 604 million. There we go. 604 million tokens that were staked. And as you can see, looking at this graph, the numbers increase sharply over time as we threaded throughout August. And currently, as we look as of August 6th, which was yesterday, there was around almost 3 billion tokens staked. So if we take a look at the next graph here, which is token transfer amounts, this graph is very useful in the sense that it tells you, in a sense, how many transfers in or how many tokens were actually staked based on the date. So if we look at this, we'll say that it shows 604 million tokens were actually transferred in on the 29th of July. And then if we go and look at some more dates here, let's see if we can scroll. August the 4th here, it looks like around, let's see, what is that? Around 547 million tokens that were staked, as you can see there. So that's very useful as well. Now, one that I like to dive into is called the token transfer accounts. If you take a look at that, that would actually give you a very good picture on the number of individual or unique wallets that are actually staking and the amount of transfers in or actually transactions to stake those tokens that are being made. So if we go back to July the 28th, we'll see that there were a total of 4 transactions inbounds, right? And it was across 2 unique wallets there. And then that total shows you there it was amounting to around 4 transfers. So if we continue to move along here and we go to August the 6th, we'll see that there were a total number of transfers of 635 unique transfers in, and that was staked across 596 unique addresses. So last but not least, let's go ahead and take a look at some pricing action here for the Saitama token. So if we take a look at this, and I'd like to zoom out because they always say when in doubt, zoom out. So we zoom out, and again, we like to keep it on a 4-hour interval here with DEX2s, but we can see the current price of Saitama is 0.003235. We are down 7.18% this time over this time 24 hours ago, and for the week we're down 20%. So as you can imagine, some people are selling, taking profits. We had a few sell-offs, but that's fine because you know what? If we zoom out and we look at this, we'll see that we've pretty much been trending in this channel or trading in this channel between the 0.003, let's take a look at the peak here, all the way to around 0.004. So 0.003 to 0.004 is that channel we've been trading in for over a month at this point, it looks like. So for the most part, we've been trading sideways, and that's really evident by this. So guys, the moral of the story is just keep the faith. Things will get better. When the next bull run comes along, I think Saitama would be primed for action. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Crypto Stream. And remember, continue to invest with a purpose. Do what everything you do for you and your family to consider creating generational wealth. If you like what you heard and what you saw, please consider subscribing to our channel and be sure to smash that like button. Thank you so much. Take care.